Good evening. It is I, Brian Hicks, the deep voice fan collector. What we have here is a failure to communicate.
What's up, YouTubers? How you doing? It's Brian Hicks here, and I got a special treat for you today. We have a 1998 23757, I believe it is. Let me look at the box. 23757. Iron finish, Hunter original, made in USA. It's made 1998, and on the 252nd day, and on line 130 of 1998. So it is, what is it, coming up on 17, 18 years old. Anyway, the blade's reversed from cherry, which is my personal favorite. It's absolutely freaking gorgeous, over to a dark walnut, which is still nice, but it's not my cup of tea. We're going to cruise around the fan here. I mean, this is the finish for an original because it's iron. And to be perfectly honest with you, I really don't know why they didn't just do bare metal, you know, and clear coat it, but whatever. It's a metallic gray finish. It actually comes really, really close to Ford's dark shadow gray. And also there's a Toyota gray that it comes really close to. I am doing a fan for Corvette Connasse, and that's what I'm using here, and it's quite close. Anyway, so the reason why you'd be watching this, whoops, there's an isolation ring. And by the way, I have tons of these if you want one. They're on eBay. Anyhow, so if you're watching this, you probably want to see the fan run. So, by God, let's fire it up. And there's a spider web. And I'm just going to go to high, because I don't do that whole low, then medium, then high thing. It just, I don't know, it's just not me. Being a 42-inch original, it's not really all that powerful. I mean, it moves the same amount of air that, say, a import 172 by 15 millimeter motor with conservative capacitors in like a 12 or 13 degree blade pitch. It would move about the same amount of air as a fan like that. If you look on the box, it tells you steep 15 degree blade pitch. However, if you look on the fan itself, the blade brackets say 10.8, I believe it is, on the blade pitch. Something crazy like that. Anyway, that's high speed. We're going to drop her down to medium. Now my box is trying to fall. Stay up there, box. The 42-inch fan is just, it's really unique, in my opinion, because it's very proportional. I believe that the switch housing size, canopy size, and the motor housing size all flow together very well. On the flip side of that, I believe that the 52-inch motor housing doesn't really look all that great with the 52-inch blades, but it looks perfect with a 56-inch blade set. Kind of weird, huh? I picked up this fan along with 3 other identical ones, and I've sold one to Florida. I have another one currently on eBay now, and that's going to be the final one that I sell. I'm keeping the other 2 for myself. Maybe one's going to go to Sean, don't know. Anyway, here comes low. And I've tried cranking the blade pitch up to about 15 degrees on these before, and it doesn't really work all that well. They don't make the same RPM on high that they do with the blade pitch lower. And the problem with that is I don't know how many poles are in that motor, and I know how the 28 pole 52-inch motors run. They run really close to synchronous speed, and I can't tell how many poles are in that. It could be 18, could be 24. I have no clue. But like I said, I cranked the blade pitch up. Even on this fan, when I first got it, I cranked it up, and that's part of the reason why it's wobbling a little bit now, is because I didn't get it back exactly perfect. But and it just lost RPM. It didn't really move any more air. So I went back to approximately factory settings. Do a spin down. I want to turn off my light on my phone here. I hope that the video doesn't look like this, because my phone screen while I'm recording is locking up. So I hope that it looks good. I'm not going to reverse it due to that, because I know I'm getting low on phone memory. But it runs exactly the same in reverse. It's actually picked up quite a few seconds on the spin down since I installed it. When I first installed it, it stopped pretty quick. But now that it's had a chance to break in, because it's been installed for about a month now, it spins down for quite a while. And I can't remember, but I believe I did use the original oil that came with it. My plans for this fan, as you see it here, and granted I only had two candelabra bulbs, but my plans for this fan is for this to go into my kitchen when it's remodeled. And I've just been running the fan just to make sure, hey, you know, it's damn near 17, 18 years old. Just wanted to make sure it was okay before I got that far along in the project. And I'll put a link to the cabinet hardware that I'm going to be using, and it's going to blend perfectly with this fan. I mean, this fan is just, it's going to go with the kitchen. The kitchen is being designed around this thing. But anyway, that is all I have. I sure do appreciate you watching. Thank you, and we will not be doing any more deep throating videos. I promise you that. Hey, I'm a YouTube thought. I'll do anything for views.